the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy Rock. Dave Cackley's over there, and I'm going to try and muscle through this. It's a little chilly.
It's a little it's cold in here.
Is
It's
it?
like every other part of the building is warm. They've made my bat cave. It's probably like about 55,
Well,
maybe in here. So I still got the
they
sport
want to
coat
keep you
on.
on your toes, man. They want to keep you. They want to keep you light on your feet.
You know what
keep
it
you
is?
awake.
It's Offsire. Offsire's always warm all the time because he's like 6'10".
Well, he's hot.
So the studio is always semi cool when he's in there because
Yep.
he heats up quickly.
Yep.
And the rest of us normal sized people
Right.
are freezing. So
See, me being
it's all right.
of good fluff, I would like it nice and cold
Right.
in there too.
Yeah, of course you would.
It's nice and warm down here in my studio. You can see
Uh-huh.
behind me over here. We've got my Delia Raptor tool in case I ever need to break into something, and got my
Absolutely.
Groovy Golf sign back there, which I love that logo. And
Uh-huh.
if you look back there, see that?
Yeah.
That's BB-8 soap I got from my grandson for Christmas a couple years ago. Thought I couldn't live without that. Right behind
of
there
course.
is a little bear.
Mm-hmm.
Got that from Teresa one year. Very nice. There you can see my slinky. And on top of the slinky, guess what that is?
What?
It's a baseball I caught at a Whitecaps game.
Wow.
How about that? I caught a foul
much
ball
is
at a
that
game
worth?
once.
What's worth more, the slinky or the baseball?
I don't know. The slinky comes in pretty handy.
Yeah,
You know, you
I like
just sit here
slinkies.
and go,
This is one of the dumbest toys ever when we were kids.
Slinky?
And this is what pissed me off about the slinky. It never went down the stairs. You know how on the commercial you throw, oh look, and
Yeah.
then like walk down the stairs. Never did. It'd
Yeah,
go
it did.
down to one step and then it would come back up.
Mine always did. It never went back up.
It was the most overrated, ridiculous toy besides a Cabbage Patch Kid. And don't get me
That's 'cause
started on those
you had a
ugly,
bitter childhood
beastly
of getting
things.
beaten up all the time.
I wasn't bitter at all. I had a great childhood.
No, you
I just knew what sucked and what didn't. It's like Cabbage
Yeah,
Patch
well.
toys were dumb.
Let's get to it. I'm
Slinky
playing
was
hurt
dumb.
here, man. I got a big
Oh,
surgery
that's
thing
right.
going on in my mouth, and I
Yeah.
don't have. You got 50 cents? I'll listen to your problems all day. Other than that, come on.
All right.
I'm playing hurting.
All right, and I got a lot of stuff to get to.
What do you got to?
I got-
What do you got to
I'm
get
doing
to that's
4
so important?
stories.
Whoa!
I got 4 stories. Usually I only do 3. I'm doing 4
All right.
today. No,
I know you
All
want
right,
to be
let's
on your
get
A
to it.
game, so let me get the bell handy,
always.
just in
Uh,
case.
Not going to be necessary. An
Okay.
explosive tell-all book on the Trump administration hits stores today. The book, authored by Michael Wolff, has numerous quotes from former top aide
Whoop.
and Breitbart editor Steve Bannon. Among the quotes, Trump apparently referred to son-in-law Jared Kushner as a suck-up, called Press Secretary Sean Spicer stupid, and Kellyanne Conway a crybaby. The White House is dismissing the book as complete fantasy. Here's the thing. All right, Bannon was kind of a loose cannon, always has been. There is truth in this book. And for the White House to say, oh, this is complete fantasy, they're full of shit. There is some truth and there is some fabrication. That's with all these tell-all books. You kind of got to try and parse out the truth with the fiction, but it's definitely it would be an interesting read. I'd love to
Well, okay.
to
First of
peruse
all,
that.
first and foremost, watch your language. And I'm not saying that I'm worried about it because we're on the internet or anything. I just don't want you to get comfortable and slip when you're on TV.
Yeah,
Because
that
you've
would
been known to get fired on, for,
Well, that
not
was
just saying, you've been known to make our
No,
life hell
whatever.
by getting fired other ways.
All right.
But that's neither here nor there. Second of all, look at the quality of people that are in this administration, okay? They are scumbags. They are all money-driven scumbags, and
that's
and I
everybody in
guess
any.
if listen to me. Hear me out. Just hear me out. This Bannon guy, he's Trump's number one advisor. He's this guy, that guy. As soon as the money runs out by Trump, he can't stab him in the back fast enough. That's the kind of loyalty that's around Donald Trump. This is all this is. It's a freaking game show in the White House, for crying out loud.
Agreed. It is.
That is not our government.
Yeah,
That
it
is not
is.
how our government is run. That is not how the presidency is run. It is a circus, and it is an insult to us and the rest of the world. That's the problem. And I'm glad you just agreed with me. We can move on from there.
Well, here's the thing.
That's where it stands.
There
And
is.
it's just really hurting my mouth being this pissed. I'm telling you. I'm on the cross right now because this is
type of
killing
thing,
me.
These type of things happen literally in every administration. You go back, and let's just go recent history. When it comes
Tell
to
me one
to
person
truth,
that's come out and said what a
let's-
scumbag the Obamas were that was close to them. They were loyal to a fault.
you've got. Let me tell you about. I'm going to go back a little bit. Okay, first of all, we go back to just recent history. Bill, you go back to Bill and Hillary. Nobody lied more than that administration did. I mean, it was lied. Bill Clinton literally turned lying into an art form. It was fantastic to watch him kind of manipulate the truth. That was incredible. Then you had the Bush administration lying about weapons of mass destruction. Okay. Then you had the Obamas. It wasn't so much that the Obama administration lied, it's that they kept everything close. You didn't know what was going on. It was the least transparent administration probably in history. I'm not saying that's good or bad. That's just the way it was. Of course, that administration also allowed the smuggling of cocaine into the U.S. to close the Iran deal, which was a complete disaster. So there's a lot of this stuff that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know about. The Trump administration, it's just all out there. All the open sores and wounds, all the backbiting, and I think that's something he gets off on, quite honestly. I think he loves the infighting that goes on in his administration. That's the way I think he runs his companies too. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it just is.
It's bad.
Well, we'll see. Well, it doesn't seem to be affecting the Dow Jones. That just hit 25,000. Now, once again,
dude,
I'm not saying he's going to end up with a good presidency.
I want you to think about this too. Okay, the Dow Jones.
Mm-hmm.
What does the Dow Jones produce?
You're trying to talk to me about finance. I'm the wrong person to talk to about finance.
See, but I thought you were a news guy and you knew all this stuff because you're a newsman.
What I'm saying is this.
Listen, you know why the Dow Jones is doing good? Because it's a money game. It's people pushing money back and forth, making a profit, creating nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as they can get away with things and the regulations are off them, they're going to do that. But guess what? It ain't going to last forever because it's going to be crashing. It won't last forever. No. It's going to crash and it's going to bite us in the ass.
Okay, so it's bad that it's going up because it's going to crash.
Mark my words. There's going to be a problem.
I'm not saying he's a good president. What I'm saying is part of my problem is it's the same as it's always been. It's people with this outrage that is ridiculous. The outrage over Trump is insane. This doesn't mean he doesn't do stupid things, because he does a lot of stupid things. He says a lot of stupid things. He tweets a lot of stupid things. That's pretty much it. As far as everything else, I mean, this thing's chugging along. We're fine. We're fine. We have very little to bitch and complain about. And I'm saying that, and I'm poor. Okay?
Yeah, me too.
Poor in America, we're still in the 1%. We are all 1%ers just living here, because it's the rest of the world that's living on $1 a day.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Dude, you got to think further down the road.
I am, but we're fine.
Okay.
All is well. What else is going on? Hey, North Korea has accepted South Korea's proposal for official talks. This will be the first high-level contact to take place between the countries in more than 2 years. Person-to-person talks are scheduled for January 9th. That's the day after Kim Jong-un's birthday. So,
he'll have a nice
see. A good birthday present for the crazy North Korean. So, you get to talk to South Korea. Nothing's going to come of it, but it's nice that they're talking, and that'll be, I guess that's good. What else is going on? Kid Rock made multiple donations to food banks earlier this week, including one in Michigan. Rock gave $25,000 to Feeding America West Michigan. The second $25,000 donation went to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Tennessee. Rock, Michigan native, also owns property in Nashville. So that's cool. It's nice to see, celebrities and stars doing, good things instead of.
I've never discredited the guy for not doing the right thing. I mean, he does seem to have a heart when it comes to helping people out and things like that. I will say that when he was toying with the Senate idea run, kind of promoting the whole new record and all that kind of stuff, I almost didn't do it.
What do you mean you almost didn't do it?
I wasn't going to run for the state house if he was going to go through with that.
Why?
I didn't want people to think I was a joke too.
What? No, man. It's
seriously.
It's...
I didn't want people to think that I was making a candidacy run to try and use popularity or whatever like he was to get a seat like that.
Well, here's the
had he done it, I don't think I would have.
As cartoonish as Trump is, he really has opened the doors across the political spectrum for people from the outside, like a you or a Kid Rock, to get in this game, to have, and not just get in, to have a realistic shot at winning it.
Yeah,
Regardless, I
but
mean, you're not a billionaire, obviously, but and you're not a rock star, but you've got enough cachet from a PR standpoint to give yourself a shot.
but this is what I've done my whole life,
Yeah.
I've worked to help people out. I've worked to help their causes. I've worked to help the community. I've worked, I certainly haven't worked to help me, because look how rich I am. But I didn't want it to look like a stunt, man. When Kid Rock was going back and forth and around and round about, excuse me, I really thought
right,
better. I really almost didn't do it. So
yeah,
because I didn't
well,
want
I'm glad
to
you
be.
did.
I didn't want to be one of those circus guys running for politics thing.
Actually,
But here we are. We're still doing it.
And that's cool. And that's a perfect segue to my last story. Michigan lawmakers have okayed a bill making it legal to leave vehicles running unattended on private property. The fact that this was even a law is just unbelievably ridiculous. The issue gained a lot of attention after a man in Detroit was issued a $125 ticket for warming up his car in the freezing temperatures last winter in his own driveway. Muskegon Representative Holly Hughes, who is going to be term limited out, you very well could have that seat, introduced Bill 4215, which removes the threat of that ticket. The bill received overwhelming support from Republicans and Democrats. Nice to see that both sides could work together to get rid of a law that was just a money grab. It was just a way to get money. That was all it was. It wasn't, we're trying to stop thievery. No, you're trying to gash the citizens. That's what you're trying to do. You're like, we need more money to line our pockets with. So, here's a ticket for warming up your car in your driveway. That's unreal.
Unreal.
I can't believe that there was, first of all, how that legislation got through in the first place to make that law a law, and
when was the
how
original
nobody
law
just
passed?
went nuts. I don't know when it was passed.
Oh,
that's a good question.
I thought you were a journalist.
I am a journalist. I give you the facts of the story. I'm not going to go. The past is past. I'm about the now. I'm about what's going on now. What? You got nothing. Sports.
Not knowing your backstory. Shame on you.
Not knowing the backstory, and I assume this is what I can assume. This is what I would assume.
You're not on CBS Sunday Morning, my friend.
This is what I would assume. I would assume this previous legislation was tied to something else. Mm-hmm. It was kind of one of those laws that was just kind of hidden that we didn't know about.
Because you know what assume does.
Assumptions are usually correct. My assumptions are usually correct.
Assume makes an ass out of you and me.
Wow, that was profound.
Well, I learned it in fifth grade.
Very good. Sports. Michigan State crushes Maryland 91-61. The top-ranked Spartans now 15-1 on the season, 3-0 in the Big Ten. Of course, the NFL playoffs get underway this weekend. Lions aren't in, so you got to pick another team. I'm going with the New England Patriots because I know they're going to give me at least something to follow.
Of course,
some success. Glom onto that.
That's what you're gonna do.
Fair weather fandom. That's what you got to be.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to not watch football still. Maybe find some nice ice skating on the Olympics channel.
Oh, my God.
What? I like ice skating. That's nice.
Okay.
Fun to watch.
Of course you do.
And then I'm going to wish that I never had this mouth thing done because it really hurts.
Oh. Well, take some medicine, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
All right. We'll see. Go tell everybody at Stinky's Bar I said hi.
Will do.